Bricolage was founded 7 years ago by Josh Denson, who founded the school after seeking a school for his own child and not finding the type of school that he was seeking. And the type of school that he was seeking was one where the student population is diverse, socioeconomically, racially, culturally, you name it. And that was also academically excellent. And he was not finding that in the city of New Orleans. And so he started to entertain the idea of founding a school. He's an educator, of course, so he's not just a person who's like, I'm gonna found a school. After doing a lot of information seeking from other parents, from his child's preschool, parents in the city, citizens in the city, he found that there was a common interest amongst a group of parents in the city who also wanted the same thing for their child. And Bricolage came out of this place of people wanting their child to be at a public school that was diverse in a number of ways, and that was also academically excellent. And so Bricolage was founded to kind of meet both of those criteria. We are diverse. Our student population is extremely diverse, socioeconomically, racially, culturally. We have a lot of everything in our building, is the way that we like to say it. We are a good school. We're performing extremely well, but we are not where we want to be. So we're not quite hitting the academic excellence yet, but we're on our way to that. And we're digging and finding and seeking ways to get better academically every day. I joined Bricolage 3 years ago as the middle school planner. I was planning the middle school as someone with a lot of middle school teaching and leadership experience. They were seeking someone. It was the right move for me to make at that time, both personally and professionally, and so I applied for the job. Was very motivated by Bricolage's mission and vision, was very motivated by the community that I saw when I came into the school, very encouraged by the community members that I spoke to and really wanted to become a part of this community. And so I joined to build the middle school with the intention of then becoming the middle school leader, which is what happened. Through a program called New Schools Venture Fund, I was able to be a part of their Invent cohort, which was full of people who were designing and building schools. And so I had this community of people who were doing what I was doing. We didn't have students, we didn't have buildings, we didn't have a school. We were imagining what a school could be like that met these unique criteria: diverse, innovative. And so that was the work of planning that I was doing. And then we opened the middle school a year after the planning year. So we opened our middle school last year with 5th grade only. And during the year last year, we decided to align both schools, the primary and the middle school. And so next year will be one pre-K through 6th grade school under one umbrella and under one school leader. And that school, I'll be that school leader. In Memphis, schools are community schools, they're neighborhood schools. And so I grew up in the same neighborhoods that my parents grew up in. And so in a lot of the schools that I attended, those teachers had taught my parents, taught my older siblings, taught aunts and uncles. And so there was a deeper connection to who I was and who my family was. And I wasn't just an average student coming into a school. That type of relationship building and interest in students as people and who they are is something that I brought to the classroom when I started to teach. I've always been a good relationship builder. I seek to build relationships before I seek to teach content, actually, because if I do that work on the front end, and it's a continuous work, but if you're intentional on the front end, it pays off tremendously in the long run when kids feel like, oh, you're pushing me because you care about me, not that you're just pushing another student because that's what you do. They feel like you're doing this because you care about the impact that it's going to have on me. And so that's definitely something that I've brought into classrooms, even as a leader. Just building strong relationships with students and families goes a long way.